Hey folks, Trent here from Van Dusen Chevrolet Buick GMC, and today I want to share with you some news about the all-new upcoming 2021 GMC Yukon and Yukon XL. All this information is shared from our friends at gmauthority.com, and what I want to let you know is production phases. It's going to be 3 that comes out of the bat, and GM's not holding any punches. They know where their bread and butter is. Only available for the first phase, which should be somewhere around the first, 9 to 12 weeks of productions, are going to be the SLT trim and the Denali trim. But catch this, only 10% of those are going to be an SLT trim. And then the other 9 out of 10 Yukons running down the line are going to be the Denali trim. We've seen this. This is where General Motors puts all their bread, all their butter, and all their tech into the Denali trim. So there's a lot of people that are going to be scooping these up right away. Probably some dealer principals that are going to be scooping these as their new ride right away also. Now, something new that General Motors has never done with the GMC lineup whatsoever is change the interior as per trim. So we've known before, the Chevrolet Tahoe and the GMC Yukon, pretty much twins. It was, exterior styling is really what separated the two vehicles, and also brand loyalty. But here's what they've done. The Tahoe and the GMC Yukon are gonna have the same interior. All new, right? New tablet, new infotainment system kind of look, new HVAC, new seating, new console, everything's new. However, when we get into the Denali trim, the dash is going to be completely different. The infotainment system is going to be moved into a different location. The HVAC vents are going to be moved into a different location. So now, when people choose the Denali trim, it's not just being, wrapped in leather and cooled this and dipped in gold that. It's going to actually a different feel altogether. In phase 2, this is where they're going to open up more of the trim levels, including the SLE, the all-new AT4. If you haven't caught already, AT4 is being branded as a sub-brand inside GMC, much like Denali is a sub-brand. So we also have AT4 for those who want a little bit more of an off-road presence. We already saw it introduced on the Sierra side, and now they're going to bring it over onto the Yukon side. So really what that just gives you a little bit more of an appearance package, as well as some protection, bodyguards, plates, skid plates on the underneath, as well as a little bit more of an aggressive tire to match up with more of a lifted suspension. So now it's not all just AT4s and Denalis. Like, they're going to introduce something where you're going to have your SLE trim, probably about 5% of those, and then you're going to have your AT4s, that's going to be about 20%. You're going to get your SLT, that's probably another 20%, and then the rest is going to be the Denalis, because again, what do people want the most is a Denali. Believe it or not, Yukon Denali is the #1 seller in a vehicle that big. Now, phase 3 is when they're pretty much the entire lineup's going to be open. All available options that we've read on the upcoming Yukon are going to be available, including the 3-liter diesel. Now, phase 3 is going to be somewhere around 20 weeks away from the start of production. So I'm thinking, next spring we'll start to see those. For those in the mood or in the incline for this all-new 3-liter diesel, works well in the pickup truck. I've read some good reviews. I've taken one for a test drive, tons and tons and tons of torque in that thing. So I can only imagine the feel in something that's going to make a lot more sense in a big vehicle like the Yukon and the Yukon XL. So there you have it. It's not just going to be, I know what we always want. Everybody wants to pick and choose exactly what they want, but I know General Motors, they've got it down packed to, these are the popular items. Let's come out with the most popular items at the beginning of the production cycle. And that way, when we get into phase 2, open it up to a little bit more. Phase 3, open it up to everything available. And then by the time the 2022 model comes out, you're allowed to pretty much pick and choose exactly the way you want. I can only imagine, can't wait to get my hands on one so I can give you another review. Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon.